What's up, homies? It's Mikey here back in another video today, and today we're going to talk about Cartoon Network, Disney Channel, and Nickelodeon. Now, before I start this, I know this is very flawed way of testing my hypothesis, but here are the results of the poll I did on my start talking about which ones out of the three is the best. Unsurprising to me, I knew Cartoon Network was going to win. Unsurprising, I'm not even shocked by that, really. Really, it was just a race for second place between Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, right? Obviously, right? And as y'all can see again, Nickelodeon barely won by 2 votes, right? But I lied. Because today, we're actually discussing 2 out of 3 GOATs. Disney Channel and Nickelodeon. Okay, we all know that Disney Channel and Nickelodeon are very similar, right? They both have cartoons. If you want to include the Disney XD Part 2 Disney Channel, which I'm going to do for this purpose of this video, and the live action shows, you know what I'm talking about, right? And so, I just want to compare the two, right? And let's get on with the video. Okay, so I did another test, admittedly more flawed than the last one, talking about which one out of the 3 is the worst. Bam, right there. And as you can see here, Nickelodeon barely won by 2 votes again. Ironically, it beat Disney Channel for second place, and now it's the worst one out of the voters. So that got me thinking. We all know Cartoon Network's objectively the best one, right? Come on now, but again, today we're not talking about Cartoon Network, but rather the other two, right? And again, as I said before, they're pretty similar, in premises, but let's actually compare to cite them, right? Let's first compare the cartoons, right? Again, as I said before, Disney Channel has Disney XD. You have your Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb. That's like the big kahunas, right? Just like Nickelodeon, right? Because the big kahunas of the Nickelodeon are SpongeBob and Avatar. You probably can include Korra too in that, but I'm not gonna include Korra. Just playing out the last Airbender too. So yeah, again, first similar, the big kahunas. There are 2 of them, the big bosses. Gravity Falls, Phineas and Ferb, SpongeBob, and Avatar, right? So that's point number 1. The 2 big kahunas. They had 2 big kahunas, right? And then compared to like other shows, I don't know, you have your Owl House and let's say Amphibia, right? And Big City Greens, and then for Nickelodeon you can have like, Very Odd Parents, Loud House, and I don't know, I guess you can add chords to the list too if you want. But already you see the similarities, right? Kind of like, again, the 2 big kahunas and then anything else are under those 2, right? But I feel the real discussion, I guess a big chunk of the meat is the live action shows, right? What do you think is the better live action shows between the 2, right? You have Jessie, Liv and Maddie, Good Luck Charlie, Kicking It for Disney Channel. And then you have other shows like Drake and Josh, iCarly, Victorious, Sim Cat. All those shows too, right? Very 2 go-to shows as well, right? You guys can see you guys can see it, right? I guess I can review the 2 big kahunas and then the cartoons, right? And then the live action shows too, right? And there's like a lot more that they named for like both of them. For example, for like the Disney side, you have Bumped, and then you have Henry Danger for the Nickelodeon, right? I feel like the real discussion should really honestly just be between the Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, really. Because Cartoon Network I don't think that's fair necessarily to compare Cartoon Network to the Nickelodeon and Disney, right? That's the real debate. The real debate should never have been who is better out of the 3, but rather between Disney Channel and Nickelodeon, because literally they're have opposite colors. You even know color theory, because blue Disney, orange for Nickelodeon. They're opposites on a real coloring. If you again know color theory, right? So, well, I'm trying again. Cartoon Network should not be in the conversation as to which one's the best, because that, I feel like, in my opinion, Cartoon Network just destroys both of them. It's not even close. That's not fair, right? And then I guess my data kind of proves it again with how their Nickelodeon and Disney Channel are fighting for the second place for the best and fighting for first place for the worst. And again, you see Cartoon Network not really being a contender as the two poles, right? Hey, all I'm trying to say is that Cartoon is on top, baby. So, at the end of the day, what are you talking about, Mikey? Number one, Cartoon Network is the best. I need to keep saying it. It is the best. Number two, Disney Channel and Nickelodeon are still competing to this day, really, you know? Like, one could argue that, like, Disney Channel had I guess the winning streak, whatever. Like cable, I guess. But like now I feel like more Nickelodeon has it now these days. But with the revival of Thundermans. But overall, if you told me to choose between Nickelodeon and Disney Channel, I'll probably go with Nickelodeon. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I've never been a big Disney type of guy anyway, so it doesn't matter to me. But hey, at the end of the day, doesn't really matter. Cartoon Network wins anyway, so yeah. Yeah, guys, I want to say thank y'all for watching this video. It was really fun just discussing my thoughts about these shows. And I nothing else to say. I guess I am making videos at night, and I am using this flashlight from my other phone to get the good light. So yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye, guys. Okay, guys, we're back with the promotion again, right? As you can see here, obviously I got to plug in the IG, which is POTUS Mikey. And of course, it's going to be in the description down below if you want to use the link. And next we have, of course, last time I showed out my 2 accounts for, you know, just for yapping and just general postings, whatever, right? And now I have a new one for Pokemon, because I recently got back into Pokemon. It's like, hey, this Pokemon content, I want to get into it. You know, probably create a fan of Pokemon too. So yeah, guys, go follow PK Blackness for some Pokemon content if you really want to see some Pokemon content. That's all, guys. I hope you have a great weekend and a great Saturday, Sunday. See you next video. Goodbye.